Once upon a time in the lush Greenwood Forest, there lived a clever fox named Freddy. Freddy was known for his quick wit but also for his knack for stretching the truth. While his tales would often entertain the woodland creatures, over time, his stories began to cause trouble. You see, Freddy had a habit of using his storytelling to get out of tricky situations or to avoid hard work. One afternoon, as the sun dappled through the leaves, Freddy was supposed to help out Sammy the squirrel collect acorns for the winter. Instead, he told a fib, claiming he had seen a couple of wolves prowling around the grove, causing the woodland animals to retreat to safety. Of course, there were no wolves, just Freddy's desire for a free afternoon. While Freddy enjoyed his leisurely day, Sammy struggled with gathering acorns alone. By the time Freddy was resting beneath the shade of the great oak tree, word of his made-up story had reached Elder Mr. Badger, who had seen no signs of wolves. Mr. Badger decided it was time to have a word with Freddy. The following morning, Mr. Badger waddled up to Freddy, who was busy recounting yet another tall tale to a group of wide-eyed rabbits. "Freddy," Mr. Badger said, "your stories have become more than just fun. They're beginning to sow fear and distrust among your friends." Freddy, for once, was at a loss for words. He knew his tales had grown from innocent fibs to potentially harmful lies. "But they're just stories," Freddy protested. "Yes," Mr. Badger nodded, "but honesty is the foundation of trust. Without it, we cannot live together in peace." Freddy lowered his head, realizing that he had been careless with the truth. He agreed to Mr. Badger's suggestion to make amends by spending the day helping his friends. As the days turned to weeks, Freddy worked alongside Sammy, Sugar the deer, and even helped the shy hedgehogs gather leaves for their nests. With each act of kindness, the animals of Greenwood Forest began to trust him once more. One day, as the autumn leaves whispered secrets of the wind, Freddy sat down beside Sammy. "I have a story," he began cautiously. "But this time, it's the truth." He recounted his days spent with Sammy collecting acorns and how it had turned out to be more fun than being alone. The animals listened intently, and as Freddy finished his tale, they applauded warmly. Freddy's heart swelled with gratitude. He had learned an important lesson. Honesty, indeed, was the foundation on which trust was built. From that day forward, Freddy became known not just as a clever fox, but as a friend who could be counted on for the truth. And although he still loved a good story, they were ones his friends knew they could believe. And so, in the peace of Greenwood Forest, Freddy the Fox found that the truth was the best story he could tell.